Hey you guys, how we doing? Well, another complexion product. What can I say? Once one drops, 100 follows, and so here we are. When I reviewed the Gucci Skin Tint, I was asked about the Armani, so I'm excited to sort of do like a side-by-side for you guys if you're curious about it. We're not doing a word test today because it's just too much. I've done word test after word test after word test. I may show you at the end of the day how this one looks like, and I'll put the Gucci on one side and the Armani on the other side so that you can see the difference. But that's what we'll be doing today. So newest Armani 24-hour lightweight skin tint with hyaluronic acid. Similarities in the claims on longevity and hydration for both. This one is infused with niacinamide. It has hyaluronic acid. It is a skin tint that immediately plumps, smooths, and illuminates the skin, delivering buildable coverage with a weightless texture and glowing finish. The coverage is light and the finish is going to be radiant. Now we have vitamin C, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid within the ingredients on this guy, and it has a buildable low to medium coverage, which is undetectable and suitable for all skin types. So I feel like if you're a huge fan of the Luminous Silk foundation, I think this is just a lighter version of it. You know, they compare the coverage on both and it looks pretty good, promising. Let's get to it. This is super watery, like little water. I was surprised that it actually has a pump, so it's not a squeezy tube. This is our packaging. The packaging is pretty. I got shade M3. This was sent to me, and it is meant to be a long wearing product. I actually have worn it for the past 3 days because I really wanted to know the product before, you know, I brought it to you. So this is it. You can see it is quite liquidy. We're gonna apply it with a foundation brush. This one is from gigizbeauty. The shade is bottom for me actually. The coverage is truly light. Like, I try to pat it in, you're gonna see that it is super radiant. It really covers, you know, like it really evens out my complexion so nicely actually. But I have to use, you know, more than a pump for my whole face anyway. This was only half of my face and I think I used up pretty much the whole pump, and this is it. You can see that it is extremely radiant, very natural, super lightweight, super duper lightweight. Like, I don't know, like it literally feels like water. When you touch it, it feels like water. So here you have it. I love how it just sets down on the skin. It doesn't set down like to a powder, like, you know, like a matte finish or anything like that, but it doesn't remain just like atop of your skin, just sort of like lingering. It really sets. I don't know. I have worn this tint and I am highly impressed. Now, let's compare Gucci because, you know, this is like a big thing here, right? So Gucci has similar claims to the Armani. Big difference. This is super thick. Gucci is super thick. You can see, like it's thick. It doesn't have the same glide as the Armani. Like, this is going to be your more cream, like, you know, like skincare cream thick situation, you know, when you need something hydrating but it's a thick cream. That's gonna be the Gucci one. Super different, super different. So here we have Armani and Gucci, and you can see they do look very similar. Ignore the color. This is looking very much pink and neutral on me, and this is looking spot on my shade. Let's put it this way. Gucci is like your nighttime cream. It's thick, it's heavy, it's hydrating, but you can feel the cream, and you know there is product there. Armani is your very lightweight moisturizer for daytime. Super lightweight, you can even feel it on, you know, kind of like situation. And as I wore both for multiple days, I have to pick a favorite, and I'm gonna pick the Armani. I love how lightweight this is. I love how it looks at the end of the day. It looks impeccable. My skin will look like a little, how can I say, just like perfected. It doesn't sit heavy on smile lines. It doesn't sit heavy on my chin area when I have like dry patches. This is such an amazing skin tint. Like, I'm low-key obsessed with it. I was shocked, super shocked, because I'm actually not a huge fan of the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Between you and I have it. I want to love that foundation so much, and I keep it in rotation, and I use it and again and again and again, but it's never stole my heart. This one though is so lightweight, it's so nice. It looks like blurring it, like filtery at the end of the night, that I'm very much impressed. So I'm actually gonna remove this side. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face. I am actually going to do a whole separate video on Huda's powder, and I'll come back and I'll show you how the skin tint looks, and I'll mention the products that I applied. So I'll be back. All right, friends, and this is it. This is the skin tint and what it looks like. I am gonna bring you a little closer. Check out his face. I know I said it with powder, and I said I was gonna try Huda's powder, and you know Huda's powder is very blurring. But regardless of the powder that I used, I am telling you, around my chin it looks so good, and I struggle with my chin. You know that if you've been here. I struggle so much with my chin. This feels like I have nothing on my face, which is my favorite feature of this skin tint. It is beautiful. It looks like skin is just a better, you know, an improved version of it. Even though it has very light coverage, you could also color correct, or, you know, just like conceal the little spots that you need more. I don't like to apply like 1 or 2 or 3 layers of the product, because then it'll cake up anything, right? So I rather just do 1 light layer and then spot conceal with concealer, which is exactly what I did. So I went in with the layer that you saw, 1 pump, 1.5 to the whole face, and then I went and I covered with my concealer, of course, my dark circles, a little bit around my nose, and I had a little pimple right there. That's it, right? And I think it looks beautiful. So I'm actually low-key obsessed with these. Remember at the end of my Gucci skin tint review, I said, you know, I guess this is okay. No, this one from Armani, I recommend. I don't think that this is okay. This is more than okay. It has actually a place in my vanity, which I am loving. I actually love this product, and I'm so excited to share it with you, and that's why I wanted to do this side by side and make sure that I came back, because Gucci is a pricey piece, and so, you know, like, it's tricky with first impressions, and especially with my skin type, because I have problematic acne prone skin, and so something that I like today I may not like tomorrow. So that's why take these reviews with great salt. Make sure to come back always. Make sure to ask questions if you have more questions, and, you know, so that we can get those out of the way, but I'm low-key obsessed with this tint and I'm so excited. Alright friends, that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this tint, the comparison that I did, your thoughts, anything, drop them below. Thank you friends for watching. I love you all so much and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!